Hello, my name is Bob Oshus, Palisades Division. When I first started at PSE&G in the engineering department, I had no idea what was involved in being an engineering technician. Today I will try and give you an idea of our duties and responsibilities. Before people can move into a building, the most important utility that has to be connected is electric service. This is because you would be in the dark with no TV, internet, or air conditioner. If you live in a tall apartment building, you would also like it if the elevator worked and the fire protection systems worked also. Just how do we get power to these buildings? Follow me into my department and we'll find out. With the customer supplied information, we discuss how best to satisfy their request for electric service. Along with the request, the tech receives a site plan or blueprint of the area the building is going on. From this site plan, the tech designs the way the poles, wires, and transformers should be laid out. To keep current with changes to regulations, we train constantly. After site meetings with the customer, the tech will then use computer programs such as CAD and GIS to design a print that the construction crew will use to place various equipment to provide the electricity. Even though you see a majority of power lines on poles, there are some areas where the wires are underground. In the case of very large apartment buildings, they cannot be fed from transformers on poles. These large buildings are fed from transformers put into buildings themselves. The room the transformers go in is called a vault. It is the tech's responsibility to determine the size and design of the vault the customer has to build from the information supplied on the request. Throughout the construction of the building of the vault, the tech visits the site to make sure the vault is being constructed to PSE&G specifications. Another job the tech has is storm restoration. We are sent out to patrol or respond to areas that have no power to determine the cause. After a bad storm, you might experience an outage. There might be various things that cause the power to go out in your house. Some of the things might be lightning hitting the overhead wires and melting them, a tree being knocked over by the wind and crashing into the wires and shorting them, a car going out of control and hitting a pole and knocking it down, causing a short. Once we identify the problem, a crew, either overhead or underground, is sent to the location we found to do repairs. There is a lot of power in the wires, and when they touch the ground or each other, they burst into flames. If you see this, stay away. We have PPE that protects us when working on these. If you see wires down on the ground, tell an adult. Speaking of PPE, these are some of the personal protective equipment we wear to insulate us from being hurt. Time for a huddle. Do you remember what PPE stands for? Why do we use it on the job? PPE stands for Personal Protective Equipment, and we use it to protect ourselves against health and safety hazards on the job. From what you've learned today, which of the following might be part of an engineering tech's daily tasks? A. Meeting with a customer on site. B. Designing ways to bring electric to new and existing customers. C. Diagnosing issues with a customer's power? D. All of the above. The answer is D. All of the above. Engineering techs meet with customers out in the field to discuss projects, design ways to bring electric to new and existing customers, and also diagnose issues during a storm. We hope you enjoyed a glimpse into the job we do as an engineering tech, and hope we piqued your interest.